Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man, Name, back with another video. Are you a creative looking for some inspiration, feeling stuck, burnt out, hitting that wall? Listen, we've all been there. Sometimes you just need a little push, a little spark to reignite that fire. And what better way to do that than by diving into some seriously inspiring movies? We're talking about films that'll make you want to grab your camera, your paintbrush, your laptop, whatever your tool of choice is, and just... Here are 12 must-watch movies that will fuel your passion, enhance your skills, and provide new perspectives. This movie, man, it's about breaking free. Walter Mitty, he's this regular guy stuck in a rut. Just like so many of us, he's got these incredible daydreams, these fantasies where he's the hero. But then he goes on this real-life adventure and it changes everything. That's what I'm talking about. Pushing your limits, stepping outside that comfort zone. It's terrifying, but that's where the magic happens. Don't let fear hold you back. Get out there and live your own adventure. This one's a trip, a real mind bender. Banksy, street art, it's all about challenging the system, right? But this movie takes it a step further. It makes you question everything you thought you knew about art, about value, about the whole damn game. It's a wild ride, trust me. And it'll make you think differently about your own creativity, about how you define success. Because sometimes the most unexpected thing can become a masterpiece. This is dedication, man. Jiro, this sushi master, he's been perfecting his craft for decades. Decades! He's obsessed with every single detail, every grain of rice, every slice of fish. And that's what it takes, you know? That level of commitment, that pursuit of perfection. It's not about shortcuts, it's about putting in the work day after day. Because the more you master your craft, the more you can push the boundaries of what's possible. Chapter 4, Her. This movie, it gets you right in the feels, man. It's about connection, about love, about loneliness in this digital age. But what really gets me is the storytelling, the way they use mood, atmosphere, even the technology itself to tell this incredibly human story. It's powerful stuff. As creatives, we're storytellers too. And this movie shows how powerful those stories can be, how they can connect with people on a deep emotional level. Chapter 5, The Social Network. This one's about disruption, about ambition, about the power of an idea. Mark Zuckerberg, love him or hate him, he changed the world. He saw a need, he had a vision, and he went for it. He broke all the rules, shook things up. And that's what it takes sometimes, you know? You've got to be willing to hustle, to take risks, to be a little bit crazy. Because the greatest ideas, the ones that change the game, they don't come from playing it safe. Chapter 6, The Greatest Showman. This movie, it's about embracing the spectacle, about dreaming big, about pushing boundaries. P.T. Barnum, he was a showman, an entrepreneur, a visionary. He created something truly unique, something that challenged the norms of his time. And that's what I love about it. It's a reminder that creativity knows no bounds. Don't be afraid to be bold, to be daring, to stand out from the crowd. Embrace your inner showman. Chapter 7. Midnight in Paris. This one's a love letter to creativity, to the power of inspiration. Owen Wilson's character, he's this writer searching for something more. He's drawn to the past, to this romanticized idea of Paris in the 1920s. And it's through that journey, that exploration, that he finds his own voice. It's a reminder that inspiration can come from anywhere, from any time period. So keep exploring, keep discovering, keep those creative juices flowing. Title Amadeus. This movie, it's intense, man. It's about jealousy, about rivalry, about the dark side of genius. Salieri, this composer, he's consumed by Mozart's talent, by his own perceived inadequacies. But it's through that struggle, that pain, that some of the most beautiful music is born. It's a reminder that the creative process isn't always pretty. There will be frustration, there will be setbacks. But it's in those moments, those raw, vulnerable moments, that true brilliance can emerge. Chapter 9, The Artist. This one's a love letter to the magic of cinema. It's a silent film, black and white, a tribute to the early days of Hollywood. But it's also about the evolution of art, about how new forms of expression emerge and challenge the old. It's a reminder that creativity is constantly evolving, that we should always be pushing boundaries, experimenting with new techniques and technologies. But it's also important to remember where we came from, to appreciate the pioneers who paved the way. Chapter 10, The Fall. This movie, it's visually stunning, absolutely breathtaking. It's about the power of imagination, about the boundless possibilities of storytelling. It's a reminder that creativity knows no limits, that we should never be afraid to dream big, to let our imaginations run wild. The story is told through the eyes of a young girl, and it's a reminder that sometimes the most innocent and imaginative minds can create the most powerful and moving stories. Chapter 11. The Man Who Knew Infinity. This is about pure genius, man. Srinivasa Ramanujan, this mathematician, he saw the world in numbers, in equations. He had this incredible ability to see patterns, to connect the dots in ways that nobody else could. And that's what true creativity is, right? It's about seeing the world differently, about thinking outside the box, about challenging conventional wisdom. It's about embracing the unknown, about trusting your instincts even when they lead you down unconventional paths. Chapter 12. Blow Up. This one's a slow burn, a bit of a mystery, but it'll stay with you. It's about perception, about reality, about the nature of art itself. David Hemming's character, he's a photographer, and he stumbles upon something, a moment, a truth, captured in a photograph. Or does he? It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful art is open to interpretation, that it can raise more questions than answers, and that's okay. Embrace the ambiguity, the mystery. Let your audience come to their own conclusions. Outro: keep creating. So there you have it, 12 incredible films to inspire your creative journey. These are just a few of my favorites, but there are so many more out there. Go explore, discover your own cinematic muses, and let them fuel your passion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And most importantly, keep creating and stay inspired.